too long, you have ignored the signs. You've gone on and on without being serious.
Who are we kidding? This is the Serious Talk Show. Welcome to the Serious Talk Show, where we will dissect the indiscernible and make it into something more palatable for the everyday man. Something more serious to take home after a long day of unserious work. I'm here with my co-host, my brother, Josh, as we head into the world of seriousness.
Of course.
Of course.
We love seriousness.
But to get right into what we're talking to today, we're going to talk about, obviously, the craziest news and the most trending topics that you can find around the globe, specifically England, because there's a lot of things that come from England. That's just,
and Florida.
Or we have this article from Mirror UK, and it's titled, "That's Kind of Close. Girl almost lands on a 9-foot alligator while rope swinging into a river."
Why? What? First off, why would you want to rope swing into a river? Are you not concerned about undercurrents that are going to pull you downstream?
I guess. I mean, I think this was in the Everglades, though. So does the Everglades really have
even
currents?
Worse?
It is true. So the shocking video that has emerged has kind of gone viral at this point. Shows a young girl swing from a rope and jump into the water just inches from an enormous alligator, which, get this, she knew was in there. So not only, it's not like she rope swinged and then, you know, that whole thing where someone jumps in the water, that fake GoPro movie thing.
Where he jumps off the cliff and there's the shark.
Yeah, she jumped in it knowing that, oh, there's an alligator. I'm going to see how close I can land to him.
What was she trying to do? What was she trying to accomplish? Was she trying to ride it like a horse or something?
I have no idea. Her father seemed kind of like, meh. He said, gesturing to the alligator, kind of like messing with his foot afterwards. He's like, yeah, that would be Pete.
So not only did they know it was there, they've seen it before and have named it.
Yes. It's
and
ridiculous.
You said this happened in Ohio?
No, this is in Florida. This is in the Everglades.
Oh, Florida.
Yeah, the Everglades are in Florida.
There we go.
So the girl swings in there, almost hits this alligator, and her dad also says, you know, when he kind of watched her go there, he's like, yeah, that's kind of close. That's kind of close.
No.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Oh, my. That's crazy.
But I will say there's a difference between alligators and crocodiles, because I think many people get that mixed up with, you know, Australia being the place where the crocodiles are.
And crocodiles are significantly more aggressive.
Way more aggressive. Yes, exactly. And they're the ones that eat humans more often.
Yeah.
Typically, you don't hear much about alligator attacks. They just get associated with crocodiles.
Because they look the same.
Yeah. Typically, if you leave an alligator alone, you will not have a problem being around it. Like, it won't come attack you. It's not going to come jump out of the water at you like a shark or a crocodile.
Or a piranha.
Do piranhas jump out of the water from
time to time?
But yeah.
This is the first thing that came to my mind. I'm sorry.
But all I'm saying is I would not want to jump into the water knowing there's an alligator there, even with that.
Well, I wouldn't jump into the Everglades water, period.
Interesting story. Let us know, would you jump into the water with an alligator?
Please comment down below what you would do.
On to the next story. We've got this interesting new fad that's starting because people can't seem to find enough places to pierce in their body. They are now getting their fingers pierced instead of wearing wedding rings, and it looks excruciating. They're taking basically, you know, diamonds and little pearls and different things and going right through the finger, right through the bit, and then having it right in there.
Okay, I have shot a nail through my finger before, and it is not pleasant, and I could not imagine piercing my finger. I couldn't do it.
I know. I mean, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah. What happens if you have to go through a metal detector?
And the thing is, don't typically people, like even our mother has lost her diamond ring several times when she's been married because she hits it on the wall against stuff. Like, you know what happens if you hit your ring against constantly, you know.
It's going to bend and you're going to lose things.
I mean, what scenario would you be in to even think about, like, oh, hey, you know, there's this girl, you know, super attractive girl. You want to get engaged with her, but at the same time, you can't really let her know you don't like piercings, and you're trying to like get to that. So like, hey, let's get our fingers pierced. Would you do it for a hot, attractive female as a male?
No.
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 No. Even if it was like
No.
no. Okay.
Mm-mm. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
Now, are you saying this because you're already married?
No.
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 Okay.
I wouldn't. Would you?
No, I would be questioning my choice of why I was dating this person in the first place. Oh,
Thank you.
and here, okay, so here I'll put this picture up on the screen. Yeah, as you can see, literally it's not. I don't actually know how they did this, but it looks like they made the ring into the finger. There's literally 3 different little metal tubes going in, and has the ring coming out of another part of the skin, and then coming out at 2 different angles as the ring goes around the finger. So the ring's outside the finger, but it also goes into the skin.
No,
that
thank
doesn't.
you. No.
That doesn't not.
No, thank you.
So I think the general consensus is here that no one would ever want to get.
Why?
Why
would you
do this?
Why would you ever want to do this? In what scenario would you do this? I could see it if it was some like ancient Aztec, some sort of cultural something that you do because that's where your culture comes from. But just to do it because. I mean, who thought of it first? Oh, I'm going to go get my finger pierced instead of buying you a wedding ring.
Exactly.
What do you think?
I think it's completely.
No, you know what? I figured it out. I figured it out. There was some broke guy that's like, oh, look, that eyebrow piercing. Oh, it's only $11. Okay, well, what if I trick her to think that it's a beautiful thing for us to pierce our fingers instead of getting you a $2,000 engagement ring? Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
Okay, so first question would be, okay, so getting engaged to her, it wouldn't be in a box anymore. So let's logically break down. I'm going to let you go first. You tell me how you think this would go down with a wedding ring like this, because this makes no sense to me.
I don't even know, like, because, traditionally I guess you could put it in a box and, like, you propose, but, like, it's just this little metal bar and, like, of course you can't just, like, stab it through your finger.
No, you gotta
right there. You gotta go somewhere and get it done.
Right. Or would you do something like I'm thinking of, like say you buy the ring, or you buy the piercing ring.
The piercing.
You try to make it a surprise to her. So in the middle of the night, you go you go to her house. You break in, obviously learning the skills that you've acquired.
Because you're buying piercings, you'd obviously know these skills.
You would know how to pick locks. For some reason,
especially finger piercings.
Very. So you pick the lock, you get inside, and surprise, you go ahead and attach it. You go ahead and apply some local anesthesia. And then you go ahead and put it on, right? And then that would be the thing. You bring in breakfast in the morning, and then as they go to grab the food, you'd be like, "I love you so much. I want to marry you. Will you marry me?" By the way, I've anticipated your answer and pierced your finger for you. So I've already pre-installed an
unremovable wedding ring.
So you're pretty much mine at this point.
Oh my Lord. I do not see that going very well.
It depends on how much she likes piercings though.
I mean,
what if that's like the one spot in her body she doesn't have one? She's like the person that like her whole face.
And then all the rings here and maybe, but like
no. How would you do it? How would you propose to a girl with? At that point you have to be crazy. You have to be crazy.
I wouldn't. That's the point. I wouldn't propose with like a finger piercing. Like I would get her an engagement ring.
But I'm saying if you've already reached that point of insanity, what do you do?
I don't know. Strap her down and put it in. Duct tape her to the bed and do it. I don't know.
Okay, at least mine makes more sense. I put some local anesthesia.
Yeah, but if you're already that crazy, why are you going to be concerned that she's going to feel it?
I guess you're right. Well, let us know what you think. Obviously, I don't understand.
I don't even know what to think about this anymore.
Okay, I'd like to take a minute. I don't know if you've seen, Josh. Have you seen the new Christopher Robin trailer?
They're like Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. So what they're doing the whole Pan thing. What was that movie that Robin Williams was in? Was it called Pan?
It's called Pan.
Yeah. So they're kind of doing that aspect of it, where they're making it as he's an older human being, way past the thing, and then all of a sudden, he's sitting there, he's like, he's saying some kind of like famous line from the thing. He's like, I don't know, I'm gonna do, and then all of a sudden, Pooh, which really sounds really weird when a human says it, not an animated cartoon, is like he's sitting on a bench, and all of a sudden, the bear is behind him. It's very strange, very kind of like, yeah. You want to watch it real quick?
Yes, please. I have to see this because, like,
Pooh? Christopher Robin.
Okay, please tell me.
so it's like Ted.
Yeah, it's weird because that's all the only part I'm going to show in this video. But it's weird because, like, literally, Pooh does not look like the nice, warm, cuddly little Pooh he used to be anymore.
He looks
like a horror movie.
Yeah,
it does.
It looks like a doll that has spent the past 20 years in the attic.
He's like
covered in dust, has been rained on. The dog used it as a chew toy for a while, and he's just walking around talking.
Mm-hmm. It's almost ruining your childhood imagery of Pooh.
It's so weird.
And I'm pretty sure, Josh, wasn't Pooh your favorite? It was your favorite cartoon.
I can't remember.
You can't remember? He doesn't have a great memory about his childhood.
Nope.
But it's just weird. I know it's like number 3 or something on trending on YouTube, and it's just kind of like the whole trailer creeped me out. It was all good up until the point. It was all good up until the point until Pooh shows up behind the man, like randomly in the middle of some park, just the two of them.
I could see them if they were trying to do it like a comedy or something to set it up that way, but I don't think that there is a good way for them to set this movie up.
Unless is Pooh being taken back into the
forest?
The forest. Or is he taking Christopher Robin back into the forest? Because that would be the only thing that would make sense to me.
He could be, but still it's weird.
It is very strange. It is very because it's
because if they're going to set it the same way that they did, they set Pan up. Mm-hmm. Then I mean they've already. I don't know. It's weird. I don't see them being able to do it.
It'll be interesting. Let us know what you think. Definitely let us know in the comment section if you've seen the Christopher Robin trailer that Disney has just put out. And it brings us to another interesting point of the fact that Hollywood really has been playing on this nostalgia thing for so long. Yeah. Like, I love Star Wars. And I'm really glad they brought back Star Wars, but they've been like bringing back everything. I mean, they've done The Jungle Book. They're doing The Little Mermaid. They're doing Pocahontas again. They're doing Mulan. They're doing, they've already done, what's some of the other ones they've already done? They've done Cinderella again.
Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast. They did another Harry Potter movie.
Yeah, I mean, but Harry Potter's not really like so far back. But even like sitcoms and stuff that they had back in the 80s or 70s or 80s, they're bringing back. Like, what is that? Like that Roseanne one or whatever it is that they've been promoting on ABC.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of trending, or not trending, but a lot of old calls
Star Trek.
Yeah, and Star Trek, and they just had a new Star Trek series. Now I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, to what point is Hollywood going to keep continuing to go back and bringing back this nostalgic stuff? And it seems like it seeps completely into our culture of this now nostalgic thing. Yeah, and I think it is something that does repeat consistently in cultures as the nostalgia, but it's just kind of
because it's like the growing generation. They just keep hitting the nostalgia button, saying, "Okay, they'll go see this. They'll go see this. They'll go see this." I mean, they're not wrong because it has the old name, and then you always just leave completely disappointed.
Exactly.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into the Serious Talk Show. I know that we are a staple in your weekly schedule.
Just stapled right in there like a white piece of paper.
Check out our YouTube channel. We're on Adrian and John channel. You can check out season 1 and season 2 of the Serious Talk Show. And I believe we're actually coming out with 2 videos a week now. Yeah, we're kind of breaking it down so we can have our fun talks like this. We're going to do trending news topics and crazy news topics. But with our serious show that we are coming out with here soon, we're going to be doing fun, crazy challenges and other crazy stuff with the whole group. Michael, Adrian, Raymond, everyone, all of our friends that we've had here on the show in the past. But thank you for joining us for this show. You can be sure to check this out as a podcast if you like listening to podcasts on SoundCloud, Google Play, Stitcher, and on iTunes. I don't know why I decided to leave iTunes for last. It's pretty much what everyone listens to nowadays. But thank you all for joining us. We will be back next Thursday night. Have a great week.